much for joining me today. We're here again with a great roundtable of some of our professional services and partners inside of Keller Williams, Bluebell, and Conshohocken that help make the lives so much better for our agents to help build relationships, retain talent, execute, and just be tremendous resources, like I said, for the agents. So why don't we start with Chris with a little intro on who you are and who you work for.
Good stuff. Thanks, Greg. Just for those of you who I haven't met, Chris Fretz, I'm with a company called Mortgage Network, and I'm one of the lenders that operates outside of Bluebell, and we make sure that anybody's buyers get the best service possible to make sure that they're ready to go and find the house of their dreams.
Monica Palatano, known as Monica Mortgage, and work with these lovely in-house preferred lenders to help collaborate to make your experiences successful and smooth, as easy as possible for you to get to closing. And we love working with Val to collaborate all this together, and we're here for you.
Val Skripek, I'm the productivity coach at the Keller Williams Bluebell Market Center. My job is to work with the new agents, get them started, get them on the way to a sustainable real estate business.
Excellent. So Val, let's start with you.
Okay.
If I'm a new agent, I need tremendous support, coaching, and development. And if I'm leading that program as yourself, you need leverage, right? You need partners to deliver that.
I do. I certainly do. I have about 65 agents in the program.
Oh, wow.
At all different stages. Some need 100% of that attention. Others have moved through the program and started to learn systems and methods in our technology, which makes their job easier. But I do need leverage. And fortunately, I have a lot of leverage at Keller Williams Bluebell from our lending teams like Monica and Chris, from our title people. It really makes my job a lot easier to have that kind of support right there in-house.
And having multiple professionals, is it an alignment with the type of personality? I've seen many agents use it almost like a disc profile or maybe a certain criteria with the consumer. Having options is great, right? Especially top professionals in their respective field.
It truly is. Having options is wonderful. They have varied programs, they have varied methods of communication with us, varied teaching methods for my agents. Doing the DISC profiles on our clients to match them with the perfect lender sounds kind of like a dating service. So I don't know, you're kind of getting a little micro there.
Right.
We try to stay up to date and they keep us informed on the products. And it's really a matter of, sometimes it is the fit, but it's the accessibility, who's going to respond fastest, who's just told us about a great program that they may have that we think is a perfect fit with our buyer, things like that.
Yeah, I love the accessibility and being a resource because when I have my check-in calls, it's always great, or with the sales meetings, to hear updates and hear what's new in the industry or that specific vertical market, because I don't track it, I don't have time to do so. So we rely on yourselves to do that, and you do it tremendously. So Monica, from your perspective, talk about collaboration with a mega agent down to a newly licensed individual in Val's program. Is there a difference, or how do you?
So I think as far as the agents, the difference between the two is, number one, one's going to need more education, one's going to need more training, one's going to need more hand-holding. And I think in her program it works out really well because you've gotten so many individuals in our lending team that allows for all of us to share with them how to qualify them, how to move to the next step, how to make them comfortable with the transaction where we hold their hand doing all the finance part for them and alleviate all of that stress. When it comes to the seasoned agent, I think that their main goal is, and essentially the newer agents will have the same goal, is people should be shopping service at this point, especially in this market, because rates are going to be pretty transparent across the board with every lender that you go to, but the service is so important right now because they've got to get that same goal to the closing table. So that's going to be the difference with her and her team. We just get so excited to be able to enrich these agents with so much information so that they're able to follow through with their closings. And they love it. They totally just engage in all of it.
That's great.
They really do.
Chris, how about from your perspective on that?
I think Monica covered a lot, and the thing I'll say is that the newer agents in the office, sometimes they just need some reassurance because they're learning so much, and our job is to take that person who is motivated to buy a home and determine what exactly is their ability, what's the best program, how can we get them through this, and then reassure the agent that things are going to be okay and they can move forward, attending Val's classes, focusing on lead gen, and not worrying about moving that transaction through the system, because we can take care of that for them.
That's a really important part, because the new agents do need to focus on lead gen, their future business. And once they can hand off the current business to a very capable and competent and communicative lending group, then it's one less job they have to focus on. That's actually their form of leverage, my form of leverage and their form of leverage, to have seasoned professionals available.